Hi guys, welcome back to another YouTube video. We have the background of the beach sound, so just bear with me. I filmed this earlier today, but I don't know, I didn't like the video, like it just wasn't given to me, so I'm redoing it. So I started this challenge with myself. I call it the healing initiation, because right now I'm just kind of going through this phase in my life where I know my purpose, like I know what I'm here to do, but I'm just trying to figure out how to do it. So I just turned 25 2 weeks ago. I basically like mapped out this little thing for myself. First of all, being totally transparent, to give myself a basis of what I need to do, I asked ChatGPT. I know it's bad, like whatever, but it was helpful because like I literally have I didn't have any idea like of how to go about doing this. And by this I mean like feeling some things within myself that I need, so that way I can offer services I need to offer and also learn some things I need to learn. Like I feel like I'm going through a really deep transformation right now, and during this specific transformation, at the end of it, I'm gonna know a little bit more about what my career path is, because it's like I've always done multiple things, and so I'm just trying to figure out what's the best course to take as far as like making a living for myself, being financially stable, secure, all the things, and still living my purpose and still living my truth. Because I work a job now where I'm like an after school care teacher, but like it's not very much money, so that's like a big thing for me. So I'm like, how can I sustain my life by what's within me? So I figured that out. So I'm gonna show y'all what I did. This is day 2. The first day I did it already, but I didn't actually pick up the camera to record until today, obviously. So we're gonna start on day 2. We're gonna be recording something every day from this. It's not gonna be like a regular vlog. I think it's just gonna be just like centered around this that I'm doing right now. It's 7 days long. So yeah. Again, what inspired me to start this was just being in this kind of lull space in my life and needing to do something to bring something from within out. Because I made a video not too long ago about like just a channel that I had about, to myself and to many others, about creating something new and creating something from within myself for new earth, you know? And so like, what does that look like for me is what I'm going through right now. So I started this challenge. So day 1 is called, I printed it out too, The Calling. I'm turning this way because I feel like the ocean is too loud. So the first one, The Calling, and I did a journal prompt, and it says, why am I drawn to healing? What does my soul know about this path? And it says, light a candle, calling your lineage, ancestors of light, walk with me. And then it says, record a 1-minute audio to your future clients, speak from the heart. Now, the only thing I did not do on this list is record a 1-minute audio. It said to also wear white or gold. I wore gold jewelry yesterday. Anyway, the last one, it says record a 1-minute audio to your future clients. I didn't do that because like I have no idea what I'm going to be offering, so I feel like that's something that you do on the last day. So I'm going to put a note right here and tell myself to do this on the last day. I feel like it just makes more sense. And then day 2 was today, and it was emotional alchemy, and you do a body scan meditation. I did all of this on my roof today. What emotion has been buried in my body? Where do I feel it? Move through a song or playlist to let your body express freely. Integration, place your hand on your belly throughout the day and whisper, I am safe to feel. So I did a body scan meditation. I didn't do the whole thing because it was like 2 hours, but I did need to do it long because I felt immediately where the pain was that I was holding in my body, and where the emotions were buried. And it's in my lower back. There's a lot of pain. My shoulders, neck, and I think I put my stomach, yeah, when I wrote that, yeah. And the feelings that I feel like I'm just like sharing like what I wrote. The emotions are shame, what else? Shame, self-doubt, imposter syndrome, all these things of like lack, like really feelings of like lack, like insecurity, stuff like that, are things that I felt in my body and that I feel in my body. I skipped day one. Day one, it said, why am I drawn to healing? What does my soul know about this path? Why am I drawn to healing? I'm drawn to healing because I've always been a healer since a baby. And I told like a little story time about how my grandma Kathy, told me that when I was a baby one time, she was really sick. My grandma never got sick because she was really healthy. Like she's healthy. She's an almond grandma. And she got sick, and she said, I refused to sit in we was going on a trip somewhere, and I refused to sit in my baby carrier. And I was like 1. And she was like, I sat in her lap the whole ride there. And after I sat on her lap, she felt better. And I immediately got out the car, jumped off, and took my pamper off. She said in my pamper, it was like shit in there. Like, it was like not even shit. It was just like a ooey liquid. Like, and she knew then that I was like, had the gift of healing and whatnot. So I'm just like, I know I'm a healer, but it's just like, in what ways is best for me to use this gift to service others and also have boundaries with it to where people don't consume my entire life, you know? Because I just feel like I've healed past that. Like, I used to want to be a therapist, but now it's like I don't want to make my life about others in that way. I want to help people, but the therapist is just too much. That's just too much. That's just my opinion, though. Kudos to every therapist, because I have a therapist. But yeah, also like healing is just in my lineage. My mother is a healer, my granny's a healer. So it's just like the laying of hands is run through my family. So I'm trying to have good lighting, but also not have no loud ass ocean in the back. So as far as like how I feel about myself and like how I look, I feel like I'm beautiful. I feel like I'm gorgeous, yes. I used to be a lot slimmer than I am now. I used to be more fit, like appearance wise, and so that's something that I'm insecure about. So that's something I've been trying to work off, and I've been pretty inconsistent about it. And so because of this feeling that I have about myself, I feel like it just ties into so many things. And as far as being consistent with stuff too, like I have not ever really been a consistent person. Like, I have like bursts of energy, like bursts of things, and then I hit the ground running and I burst, and then once that energy is done, and that's like the lull I go through, and then I go through another, and it's like that. But it's like, I'm 25 now, I'm trying to figure my life out, and I know that's not a sustainable way or sustainable strategy to life, and I'm sure it's because of trauma. Yeah, so I'm getting out of that because that sucks, and it's like not a life that's worth living. It's like a time for construction, you know, and I've built myself up enough to be able to use the tools, you know, use my toolbox and go back into my toolbox and figure shit out. It's like literally everything I need is within me, and I know that. That's what I'm working on. Yeah, this is gonna be like a yap session, like just telling y'all tea. But basically too, another thing, I was seeing this dude for like 5 weeks, and he was really nice, really sweet. He was basically, the more of the story is, he was for a good time, not a long time, because he was fun, he's a trip, you know, real nice, real generous. I was very specific when I manifested him, because I was like, I want some. I was like, God, stop sending me light-skinned niggas. Send me some dark, send me some handsome, send me some that's generous and hardworking and nice and like will worship me and is an eater. No, let me stop. But yeah, he was all those things, but he was a couple other things too, and I just was like, he just had too much going on in certain areas of his life, and so I just had to let that shit go. I was doing really good, and I started to realize too, like sometimes, you know, I was seeing this lady. She's like my spiritual advisor. I'll put her tag right there, the Seeing Healer. And she was asking me about him too, because I went to her seeking guidance because I just felt like I needed some advice. She pretty much like, because I already knew this, like I already kind of felt like he wasn't somebody I needed to like keep in my life for long, because like I could sense my energy changing. Like I could sense like after we had like sexual intercourse on my birthday. Okay, don't judge me. It was, yeah, birthday, you know. I started to notice my energy started like getting heavier, you know, like I just started being more scattered and heavy, and I was like, something off. And like, it's not me per se, because I was just cooling it. Like, you know, I'm still kind of going through something, but my energy was very light about it. Like, it's been light pretty much this whole time, except for like a couple crash outs. And so like, my energy started being really heavy, started being scattered, stuff like that. I already knew something was up, and I was like, yeah, I'm finna cut him off. Definitely 100% more sensitive to energy now, more than ever. And so like, I'm able to tell when somebody's energy is affecting mine, and like how it's affecting my life too, because like he doubted himself a lot, he doubted his position a lot, and we talked about that, and it started to rub off onto me, like. And so like, I know I have some imposter syndrome, but I just was like really healing and working through that. But I feel like he came into my life and kind of mirrored that unhealed part of myself to me, and I did not fuck with that, like, at all. And that happened to me recently too, with like a project that I'm working on. I feel like because I've been isolated so long, anybody that I meet is mirroring something back to me. Like, I don't know, it's like instant. Of course it's natural, but it's like, it's just more prominent now. Like, it's no hiding the fact that like you are me, you know. And I don't mean in the sense of like being narcissistic, I mean in the sense of like we mirror each other, you know. And I'm working on a project, and I don't want to say what it is, but I need an artist for it. And like, I hit up a girl that I knew, I've been knowing, but she just wasn't confident in her art skills enough on the iPad. Like, I was gonna share my iPad and everything so she could do it digitally, because I just feel like it would translate better digitally for her to do it on the iPad and have it done, and that way it can go to print faster. I'm trying to explain that to her, but she just wasn't secure in herself. She was like, I just don't feel confident enough in my skills enough to like do that, this and this and this. And I'm just like, you leaving money on the table, and you also leave an opportunity on the table because you don't feel confident enough in yourself, and you have everything you need. And like, I'm trying to give you everything you need, and I'm just like essence of the universe, like giving her everything she needs to like, you know, do what she needs to do, and she's just like refusing it because she doesn't believe in herself enough. In this instance, I am her. And you know what I'm saying, like, you see what I'm saying? And she is that reflection to me about how like the universe gives me everything I need, but like I don't believe in myself enough sometimes. Yeah, guys, that's what I'm going through. That's what I've been going through. I think it's important as women too. That's something that she told me. Another nugget of advice is, especially as Black women, like when you start having sex with men, you need to be very careful and make sure they do the most for you. Make sure you're getting the best out of the situation, especially if you are, you know, got the golden womb and all the things, because once they start getting that energy from you and you start receiving that, their life could go up and yours could go to shit, like literally, because of that exchange. You need to make sure that like it's a level playing field. If not, that person is like has more than you, has just better shit. Hyper pick me is real, okay? Because at the end of the day, if you're a goddess, like, period, there is no amount that amounts to you, you know. So you need to have everything because you are everything, period, and you come with everything. So like, I'm just yapping, like I'm just life update. But yeah, when I went to my spiritual advisor, she told me I need to do a spiritual bath and like cleanse my energy and cleanse my womb of like my past lovers. And so that's what I did, and it really helped me. Really got me, like, it started a chain of events to like come back to myself, pretty much. Because I just felt like I was like in this big ass fog for like, I don't know, bro. You gotta be careful. Like, men really do that to you. I'm not gonna lie. And I really try not to blame it on men, but I don't know, man. Like, I just feel like even if they're good guys, you gotta be careful, especially like as a spiritual woman. Like, their energy just throws you off sometimes. So tomorrow will be day 3, and tomorrow is day 3 is voice of the soul, mirror work. Write a letter to my inner child, sing, hum, chant through your throat, write one message or truth you've been afraid to say. That's tomorrow. So I will come back tomorrow and give y'all some more yap session ass. I don't even know. I said I was gonna probably like post this as like a separate video and then like post each day, but I don't know how long the videos will be. And because I want to post these on YouTube. I will say, like, as far as ChatGPT go, I really was using her down, not gonna lie, as far because I just needed like a place of reference, because I just felt lost. I felt very lost, and I feel like I didn't know what the fuck was going on in my life. So yeah, and if it's bad for Mother Nature, I'm sorry, Mother Nature, but once I do what I need to do and I get up, promise to God, I'm gonna do some big shit to like offset the bullshit, for real. I'm gonna tilt the axis of the earth with all the humanitarian things I'm gonna do, period. Just give me my funds, okay? Give me my funds, God, thanks. Where my money at? Where my money at? But yeah, y'all, I think that's everything. I'm gonna be back tomorrow. yeah, I will see y'all in the next one. Love you. See you later. Be good. Take care of yourself. Yeah, watch my other videos, period. Like, subscribe. Bye.